ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡೀನ್ ಅವರುಗಳು, ವಿಭಾಗಗಳ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರುಗಳು ವೇದಿಕೆಯ
ಎಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ನಿಂದಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹಿಡಿದು
ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಮೋಡ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ.
ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಗಾರ್ಡನ್ ಕಡೆ ಬರ್ರಿ, ಒಳಗೆ ಬರ್ರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗಾರ್ಡನ್ ಕಾದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ರಿ, ಫ್ರೀ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರೀ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊರಲ್ಲ.
ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿನಿಯರು
ಈ ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಬರ್ರಿ, ಆ ಕಡೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಬರ್ರಿ,
ಪಕ್ಕದ ಗಾರ್ಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಲ್ಬಹುದು.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ರಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಬರ್ರಿ. ಈ ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ನಿಂದ್ರಿ.
ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಸ್ಥಳದ ಅಭಾವವಿದ್ದರೆ ಬಲಗಡೆ ಇರುವಂತ ಗಾರ್ಡನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಲ್ಬಹುದು.
ಅಂಜಿ ನಾನು ಕೀ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ 75ನೆಯ ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯೋತ್ಸವ, ಆಜಾದಿ ಕಾ ಅಮೃತ ಮಹೋತ್ಸವ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಪ್ರಾಚಾರ್ಯರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಎಸ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಮಹಾತ್ಮ ಗಾಂಧೀಜಿಯವರ ಮತ್ತು ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ಶಿಲ್ಪಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ BR ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್ ಅವರ ಭಾವಚಿತ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಪುಷ್ಪಾರ್ಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕೆಂದು ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ. तमाम सावधान, तमाम विश्राम, तमाम सावधान, तमाम विश्राम, तमाम सावधान. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಪ್ರಾಚಾರ್ಯರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಎಸ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಧ್ವಜಾರೋಹಣ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡಬೇಕೆಂದು ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ತಮ್ಮ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಮೋಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ. राष्ट्रध्वज को सैल्यूट कर राष्ट्रगीते एक साथ शुरू कर.
विनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा, तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभाशिष मागे, गाहे तव जय गाथा, जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे जय हे
भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम.
तमाम विश्राम. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಮಹಿಳಾ ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ವಿಜಯಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಜಿಗಜಿನಿ, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಪೂರ್ಣ ಭಗವತಿ, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಶ್ರೀದೇವಿ ಹಿರೇಮಠ್ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಸುವರ್ಣ ಹಂಜಿ ಅವರದಿಂದ ಒಂದೇ ಜನನಿ ಜನ್ಮಭೂಮಿ ಕುರಿತು ಒಂದು ದೇಶಭಕ್ತಿ ಗೀತೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಈಗ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ವಿಭಾಗದ ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಡಿ ಎಸ್ ಜಂಗಮಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರು ಅವರಿಂದ ಒಂದು ದೇಶಭಕ್ತಿ ಗೀತೆ.
मेरे वतन के लोगों तुम खूब लगा लो नारा, ये शुभ दिन है हम सबका, लहरा लो तिरंगा प्यारा, पर मत भूलो सीमा पर वीरों ने प्राण गवाए, कुछ याद उन्हें भी कर लो, कुछ याद उन्हें भी कर लो, जो लौट के घर न आए, जो लौट के घर न आए। ये मेरे वतन के लोगों जरा आंख में भर लो पानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी, तुम भूल न जाओ उनको इसलिए सुनो ये कहानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। जब घायल हुआ हिमालय खतरे में पड़ी आजादी, जब तक थी सांस लड़े वो, जब तक थी सांस लड़े वो, फिर अपनी लाश बिछा दी संगीन पे धर कर माता, सो गए अमर बलिदानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। जब देश में थी दिवाली वो खेल रहे थे होली, जब हम बैठे थे घरों में, जब हम बैठे थे घरों में, वो झेल रहे थे गोली, थे धन्य जवानों अपने, थी धन्य वो उनकी जवानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। कोई सिख कोई जाट मराठा, कोई सिख कोई जाट मराठा, कोई गुरखा कोई मदरासी, कोई गुरखा कोई मदरासी, सरहद पर मरने वाला, सरहद पर मरने वाला, हर वीर था भारतवासी, जो खून गिरा पर्वत पर वो खून था हिंदुस्तानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। थी खून से लटपट खाया फिर भी बंदूक उठा के, 10-10 को एक ने मारा, फिर गिर गए होश गवा के, जब अंत समय आया तो, जब अंत समय आया तो कह गए कि अब मरते हैं, खुश रहना देश के प्यारों, खुश रहना देश के प्यारों, अब हम तो सफर करते हैं, अब हम तो सफर करते हैं। क्या लोग थे वो दीवाने, क्या लोग थे वो अभिमानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी, तुम भूल न जाओ उनको इसलिए कही ये कहानी। जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। जय हिंद की सेना, जय हिंद की सेना, जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद।
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಮೇಡಮ್. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿನಿಯರಾದ ಕುಮಾರಿ ಅನುಷಾ ದೇಶಪಾಂಡೆ, ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯ ಬಾನಿ, ಅಂಜನಾ ಉಮರ್ಜಿ, ರಕ್ಷಿತಾ ಜೋಶಿ, ಅರುಂಧತಿ ಭಾವಿಕಟ್ಟಿ, ಸುಮನ್ ತಿಪ್ಪಣ್ಣವರ್, ಪ್ರೇರಣಾ ಹೆರೂರ್, ಶ್ರೀವತ್ಸ ಗುಡಿ, ಅಕ್ಷಯ್ ಕುಲಕರ್ಣಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಪಂಕಜ್ ಗುರ್ಜಿಕರ್ ಇವರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ IS ವಿಭಾಗದ ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕರಾದ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ PV ಕುಲಕರ್ಣಿ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಹಾರ್ಮೋನಿಯಂ ನುಡಿಸಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ಸ್ ವಿಭಾಗದ ಶ್ರೀ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಉಮರ್ಜಿ ಅವರು ತಬಲಾ ನುಡಿಸಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಶಿವಸುಂದರ ಭಾರತ ಕುರಿತಾಗಿ ದೇಶಭಕ್ತಿ ಗೀತೆ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಈಗ ಇದೇ ತಂಡದಿಂದ ಒಂದೇ ಮಣ್ಣಿನ ಕುರಿತಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ದೇಶಭಕ್ತಿ ಗೀತೆ.
दक्षिण पूर्व पश्चिम ते अमृत पिलवाए, गंगा जमुना कृष्ण और कावेरी बहती जाए, कावेरी बहती जाए। ओ भारत देश मेरा, ओ भारत देश मेरा। अलबेलों की इस धरती के त्योहार बेले, कहीं दिवाली की जगमग है, होली के कहीं मेले, होली के कहीं मेले। लहरा रंग और हंसी खुशी का चारों ओर बिखेरा, ओ भारत देश मेरा, ओ भारत देश मेरा। यहाँ आसमान से बातें करते मंदिर और शिवालय, किसी द्वार पर कोई न ताला डाले, कोई न ताला डाले। जहाँ प्रेम की बंसी जहाँ बजाता आए शाम सवेरा, ओ भारत देश है मेरा, ओ भारत देश है मेरा। जहाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़िया करती है बसेरा, ओ भारत देश है मेरा, ओ भारत देश है मेरा। जहाँ सत्य अहिंसा और धर्म का पग पग लटका डेरा, ओ भारत देश है मेरा, ओ भारत देश है मेरा। जय भारती।
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಪ್ರಾಚಾರ್ಯರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಎಸ್ ಎಸ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷೀಯ ನುಡಿಗಳನ್ನು ಆಡಬೇಕೆಂದು ವಿನಂತಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇವೆ.
ಸರಿ ಸರಿ.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ and good morning to the entire BEC fraternity. It gives me immense pleasure to speak in the presence of deans, the heads of department, faculty members, all the supporting staff, and my beloved students of this prestigious engineering college, that is Basaveshwar Engineering College, Bagalkot. This is a special occasion where India completes its journey of 75 years as free nation. We are all here to celebrate the 76th Independence Day of our holy motherland, the great Bharat Mata. August 15 always fills within us the excitement of unfurling the tricolor and taking part in various activities leading to unification of its citizens. The government of India decided to celebrate the 75 years of independence with great excitement and pay tribute to the freedom fighters. So our Honorable Prime Minister envisaged for organizing several programs and gave a call for most of popular programs and the Abhiyan, the Har Ghar Tiranga. He thus named the celebration as Azaadi ka Amrit Mahotsav. The Amrit Mahotsav means nectar of grand celebration, which signifies 75 years of India's independence from the British Raj. He also inspired by these sacrifices made by our freedom fighters and emulate their selfless patriotism. Also, the youth in India should take the pride of being citizens of a free nation. The ethos of our freedom struggle forms the foundation of modern India. Our visionary leaders brought together a diversity of worldviews to forge a common national spirit. They were committed to the cause of liberating Bharat Mata from oppressive foreign rule and securing the future of our children. Their thoughts and actions have shaped the identity of India as a modern nation. Today we are all fortunate to have a visionary Prime Minister like Sri Narendra Modi ji, who declared that the festival should encompass the glimpse of the pride of Sanatan Bharat and the glory of modern India. He said that it should reflect the light of the spirituality of the sages, highlighting the capabilities and strengths of our scientists, thus depicting the magnificent journey of our nation. He has further envisaged creating a vision for India 2045 47. I can confidently say that remembering our past is extremely important. At the time of independence, India was bequeathed with shattered economy, widespread literacy, and shocking poverty. Once called a hopelessly poor and third world country, India is now among the biggest economies in the world. The independent India had a population of 34 crores. Its literacy level was as low as 15%, and the gross domestic product, the GDP, was a meager 3% of the world's GDP. Our country faced innumerable economic challenges immediately after independence. Now, after 75 years later, India is the world's sixth largest economy and is set to become the third largest in less than 10 years from now. 3 out of 4 Indians are literate. It means that 75% of our population is literate. Life expectancy has shot up from 34 to 70 years. As per the International Monetary Fund report, India has become the fastest growing economy in the world with a projected gross domestic product GDP, that is growth of 8.2% for the financial year 2022. On this day, let us all rejoice the achievements made by India in different segments, and to name a few. In the agricultural sector, especially the food production, achieving self-sufficiency in food grains has been independent India's biggest achievement. From receiving food aid in the 1950s and 1960s to becoming a net exporter, India has seen a turnaround in food production. The total food production, which stood at 5.5 crore tons in 1950, has risen to 30.5 crore tons in 2020-21. The country has also grown strong in the agri-biotech sector. The Rabobank report reveals that the agri-biotech sector has been growing at 30% in the past few years. The country is also likely to become a major producer of genetically modified or engineered crops. The next gross domestic product, that is GDP, India's GDP stood at 2.7 lakh crore at independence. Now it has reached rupees 135 lakh crores. India is now the 6th largest economy in the world and is on its way to becoming the 3rd largest by 2031 as per the Bank of America. With regards to the foreign exchange, India's foreign exchange reserves stood at a meager of rupees 1,029 crores in 1950-51. In fact, India's low foreign exchange reserves played the catalytic role in kickstarting the economic reforms. India's foreign exchange reserves now stand at rupees 46.17 lakh crore, the world's 5th largest. Indian Railways, India already possessed one of the biggest railway lines in the early years of independence. However, post-independence, the Indian Railways has focused on unifying all rail gauges, electrification of railway lines, and connecting northeastern India in the mainland. Moreover, the railway line has expanded by over 14,000 kilometers, thus reaching 67,956 kilometers in route length by 2020. With regards to the roadways, roads have expanded exponentially in the last 75 years. In 1950, as per the Government of India figures, India only had 4 lakh kilometers of roadways, which has now grown to 64 lakh kilometers in 2021. This is a 16-fold rise in the total length of roadways, making India's road network the 2nd largest in the world. Coming to the access to electricity in rural areas, providing rural India with access to electricity has been one of the goals of India's socio-economic policy making. According to the Ministry of Power, only 3,061 villages had access to electricity in 1950. In 2018, the government announced that all of India's villages, that is 5,97,464 in total, had been electrified. With regards to the foreign direct investment, in 1948, the total foreign investment in India stood at rupees 256 crores. However, in 2020-21, India received a record of rupees 6,53,760 crores in foreign direct investment, which is almost 2,500 times. Coming to the education sector, India has managed to bring its education system on par with the global standard with the implementation of the new National Education Policy, that is NEP 2020, but I would rather talk to the present year. The elementary education has been made a fundamental right for children in the age group of 6 to 14 years. At independence, India's literacy rate was at 12.2%, which has now increased to 75%. One of the important sectors, that is the healthcare, a decrease in death rates is considered as one of the major achievements. The life expectancy was around 37 years and now has increased to 70 years. After a long-drawn struggle, India has been declared a polio-free country in the year 2014. The Swachh Bharat Abhiyan has provided an impetus to stop open defecation and prevent the spread of communicable diseases. With regards to the mortality in children under 5 years per 1,000 live births came down to 34 in 2019 from 126 in 1990. Similar improvement has also been noticed in the maternal mortality rate. There has been a declining trend in the number of tuberculosis cases as per World Health Organization, and India has pledged to eradicate the TB by the year 2025. The expenditure on public health has increased from rupees 2.73 lakh crore in 2019-20 to rupees 4.72 lakh crore in 2021-22. In 2018, the Ayushman Bharat scheme has been launched, a centrally funded health insurance scheme covering around 40% of the country's population. Another big achievement was making of COVID-19 vaccines that helped the nation fight the deadly coronavirus. With regards to the scientific sector, modern India is an epitome of scientific and technological development and is one of the key elements for economic growth. India takes pride in its space programs, which began with the launch of its first satellite Aryabhatta in the year 1975. As claimed by the Indian Brand Equity Foundation, India is among the topmost countries in the world in scientific research and has been positioned as one of the top 5 nations in the field of space exploration. India has continuously undertaken space missions, including missions to the moon and the famed Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, that is PSLV. And in June 2015, ISRO launched 104 satellites, highest ever in the world, from a single rocket through PSLV C-37. India also ranks third among the most attractive investment destinations for technology transactions in the world. India is also aggressively pursuing both nuclear and missile programs, which has simultaneously augmented the country's defense strength as well. Coming to the service sector, a major growth in the service sector has been visible in the telecom and information technology sector. A trend that started some 2 decades back is now well in its prime. The acquisition of expertise in information technology has led to the generation of thousands of new jobs, which in turn increased domestic consumption, thus leading to more foreign direct investments. Presently, the service sector employs more than 30% of the Indian workforce. In the 60s, the sector employed only 4.5% of the working population. According to the Economic Survey 2021-22, the services sector accounted to more than 50% of Indian GDP. And the figures are expected to grow in the near future also. The Modi-led regime introduced the GST and replaced the Planning Commission with Niti Aayog, large-scale investments, infrastructure development, privatization, electronic payments, ease of doing business, startups, and unicorns are high on the economic agenda. This is a brief about what our great India is from the year 1947 to 2022, the glorious 75 years of its journey. I'm also happy to share on this occasion the tremendous progress made by Basaveshwar Engineering College since its inception in 1963. The number of UG programs rose from 3 to 9, PG programs from 0 to 9, and 10 of the departments are recognized as the research centers. The student strength has increased from less than 200 to 3,500 plus. The faculty members with doctorate degree from less than 1% to more than 50%. Placed in the rank band of 251 to 300 at all India level by a National Institute ranking framework, New Delhi, during the year 2022 out of 3,500 plus colleges across India. The college received from NIME, that is the National Institute of Wind Energy, as the best institute of higher learning in wind energy on 15th of June 2022. At BEC, we have 100% accreditation of UG programs and 50% accreditation of PG programs by National Board of Accreditation. We are also accredited by National Assessment and Accreditation Council, that is NAC, and secured A grade with a CGP of 3.34 from UGC. College has been awarded the gold rating by QSI Gauge during the year 2019 and also the E-Lead certification. We have established a community radio station, BEC Dhoni 90.4 FM during February 2020. The college has been selected at national level by AICTE New Delhi for setting up Idea Lab in 2021. BEC Institution Innovation Council secured 4.5 on a scale of 5-star rating, and BEC Institution Innovation Council has also been selected as the mentor institution. Institution Innovation Council has also been recognized as one of the 25 best performing councils at all India level by MHRD New Delhi. The college has secured all India rank 314 and a zonal rank of 108 in Internachala AICTE New Delhi. We have been placed in the gold category by Confederation of Indian Industry, that is an A survey by AICTE New Delhi. College has also been selected as a mentor institute by UGC New Delhi under the scheme called Paramarsh and received a grant of 30 lakhs. The college has also been selected under various national schemes like Eka Bharata Shrestha Bharata, Unnata Bharata Abhiyan, and we have adopted 5 villages under MHRD in New Delhi. We have also been recognized as one of the best performing institutes by NPIU New Delhi in TechU Phase 3 and also in TechU Phase 2, and World Bank assisted project, and also one among 17 institutions at all India level for having utilized 100% of grants allocated to the college effectively. The college has started new UG course in artificial intelligence and machine learning during 2020-21, a new PG course in defense technology from 21-22 in association with the DRDO, and a new PG course in VLSI will commence from 2022-23. Basaveshwar Engineering College has made a significant progress in the last 60 years of its journey. In this regard, I also request you to recollect the infrastructure development made at Bagalkot for the project displaced families under the Upper Krishna project. More so, the contributions made by our beloved chairman, Sri V.C. Charantimet, and also the MLA of Bagalkot constituency. The 500-meter long Indian tricolor flag march past at Bagalkot from our college premises was the most memorable one, organized on 13th of August 2022. To conclude, I strongly affirm that as we celebrate the 76th year of independence, we must remember and pay tribute to all the martyrs and take pledge to emulate their selfless patriotism. It's our duty to remember the freedom fighters like Mahatma Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, Revolutionary Savarkar, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Lal Bahadur Shastri, Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad, and likewise millions of Indians whose sacrifices have enabled us to live in an independent nation. I congratulate each one of you on the eve of Independence Day. As we celebrate this anniversary, I cannot stop my mind from imagining a powerful, prosperous, and peaceful India by 2047, when we will be celebrating 100 years of our independence. Lastly, I conclude by saying this quote: freedom in mind, faith in our heart, and memories in our souls is the need of the hour. Let's all pledge that to leave behind a strong future for our next generation, we must work hard and be cautious and continue to support our leaders so that India will be the superpower by the year 2050. Once again, I wish you all a very happy Independence Day. Thank you and Jai Hind.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಸರ್. ಈಗ ಒಂದೇ ಮಾತರಂ ಗೀತೆ ತಮಾಮ್ ಸಾವಧಾನ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕರಾದ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಪಿ ವಿ ಕುಲಕರ್ಣಿ ಸರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಉಮರ್ಜಿ ಸರ್ ಅವರ ತಂಡದಿಂದ ಒಂದೇ ಮಾತರಂ ಗೀತೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಈ ಅಜಾದಿ ಕಾ ಅಮೃತ ಮಹೋತ್ಸವ ಈ ಕಾಲಘಟ್ಟದ ಮಹಾ ಅಭಿಯಾನದ ವಿನೂತನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ. ದೇಶದ ತುಂಬೆಲ್ಲ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸಂತಸ ಮತ್ತು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಭಕ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ಆಚರಣೆ ಮಾಡುವುದನ್ನು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಇಂದು ಕಾಣುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಪ್ರಾಚಾರ್ಯರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಎಸ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರ ನೇತೃತ್ವ ಮತ್ತು ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನದಲ್ಲಿ ಹರ್ ಘರ್ ತಿರಂಗ, ತಿರಂಗ ರ್ಯಾಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಥಮ ವರ್ಷದ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಂದ 75 ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ಗಳ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ, ಹೀಗೆ ವಿಶಿಷ್ಟ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಥಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಅನುಷ್ಠಾನಗೊಳಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳು. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಗೊಳಿಸಲು ಶ್ರಮಿಸಿದ ದೈಹಿಕ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರಾದ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಗಣೇಶ್ ಕೋರಿ ಸರ್, ಜಿಮ್ಖಾನ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ RL ನಾಯಕ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರು, ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಾದ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಹರ್ವಿ ಸರ್ ಅವರು, NSS ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ SK ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರು, ಈ ಧ್ವಜವನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟಲು ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಿದ ನಿವೃತ್ತರಾದರೂ ಬಹಳ ಆಸಕ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಭಕ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದ ಶ್ರೀ VS ಸಿದ್ಲಿಂಗಪ್ಪನವರ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರಿಗೂ, ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಭಾಗಗಳ ಡೀನ್ ಅವರುಗಳಿಗೂ, ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಸ್ವಯಂ ಸೇವಕರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಭಾಗಗಳ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರುಗಳಿಗೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿ ವರ್ಗದವರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅನಂತ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಪಾಪಾರದ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಇರುತ್ತದೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಶಿಸ್ತಿನಿಂದ ಸಾಲಾಗಿ ಅಲ್ಪೋಪಹಾರದ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿನಿಯರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಈಗ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ